When it comes to England and Scotland, Scotland is good for bringing up children. That is, if you want a decent place for your family where your children will grow up with good responsibility. Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dinma, and today I'll be talking about vacancies available in an island in UK. This island is an amazing island and the safest place to stay in UK. That's the safest place to live in UK. So you don't need to worry about coming in with your family. And this vacancy guaranteeing you that you can come in with your family. And this island is in no other place than Scotland. Everyone that lives in the UK knows very well that Scotland is a very beautiful place and is a safe place to stay. It is family oriented. When it comes to England and Scotland, Scotland is good for bringing up children. That is, if you want a decent place for your family where your children will grow up with good responsibility, with being well behaved, Scotland is well better than England when it comes to training of children. So, and this opportunity comes with so many benefits. One of the benefits is that they will pay you extra for coming. That if you are not already in England or you're not already in UK, maybe you are in maybe Africa or any other country in Asia or wherever, and you want to come in for this job, all your relocation expenses will be well paid if you want to come. This is one of the best benefits ever. Guys, this is fantastic. Do not miss this opportunity because I think is opportunity that comes once in a lifetime. So if you know these jobs are not for you and you know someone that these jobs are good for, or the person is qualified for this job, please send this video to them. Share this video because it would be an unfortunate thing for anyone to miss this opportunity. The job recruitments are ongoing now. So do not miss this opportunity and do not delay that. Oh, I've listened to this video. Let me just take my time after applying. No, it is ongoing. So it is better you just put up your application and then put the rest to God and wait for it. So guys, let's go into the business of today. I will state out the vacancies that are available and the money to be paid. The extra fee to be paid, even the salaries to also be paid. Generally, Scotland is an amazing place to live. The benefits in living in Scotland is much more than living in England. If you're doubting me, ask those already in UK. They will tell you Scotland is more beneficial to live in or work in more than the England cities or England countries. These jobs are in NHS Board of Western Isles. This NHS is still under NHS Scotland. You can still go to NHS Scotland and look out for these jobs. Just go to the NHS website, NHS Scotland website, click on the filter and then search for jobs in this NHS. This NHS Board of Western Isles have its own website. But you can still go to NHS Scotland website and still search for this job. Just go to NHS Scotland, click on filter to filter it, then click on where the particular place you are looking for job, which is the Western Isles. Then all vacant jobs will be out. So then you go through them and then search the one that you are qualified for. On their website, it is written working for NHS Western Islands. They said NHS Western Island is part of NHS Scotland with responsibility for providing health care throughout the Western Isles. Their pay system is known as Gender for Change, which applies to all staff excluding medical, dental, and executive level managers. Which means their pay system is open for change. Means that is, if you come in for the interview, after the interview or maybe during the interview, you can negotiate with them for your pay. As long as you negotiate well with them, tell them that, yo, this pay is too small for you or it's good for you. If it's not good for you and they go through what their budget and everything, they can change it. That is what they are trying to say. So aside from the medical, dental, and executive level managers, other job vacancy, you can negotiate your pay with them. Is this not fantastic? It is, when you are open to negotiate your salary with your employer. Yes, it's not like it's static, like they say the salary is 30,000 pounds per annum. Tell them that no, with your qualification, with your experience, with your skill, this is below you. Even where you're coming from, this is what you are earning, and coming here, it is too low for you with the high tax and every other thing. Then you can negotiate it. And if they see that what you're saying is okay with your skills and everything, they'll put into consideration all this and then get back to you. That is what they're trying to say, that their pay system is known as agenda for change. It can change, except excluding the medical, dental, and executive level managers. The benefits include a standard working week of 37.5 hours. It's pay enhancement to reward weekends, nights, and overtime working. That means if you work during weekends or at night shift and maybe overtime, they will pay you extra cash. You know, normally you're not to work weekends, but if you have time and you want to take weekend shifts, once you take it, extra cash. Then at night, those working at night, like you're working during the day, but you want to take night shifts, extra cash. Then is it overtime? Maybe you are to close by 5 p.m. and then there is a vacant or a shift for let me say 6 to 8. Once you take it, extra cash. Whoa. This is one of the reasons why I love the abroad. That is the Western country. You have so many opportunities to make extra cash. Like in African country, we know sometimes when it's close of work, your boss will say, please, there is this thing, you have to do this extra thing, finish it up today and send to me before you leave the office. And this thing your boss is telling you is just 5 minutes to your close of time. And he's telling you to go there. And all this job you're going to do, no extra cash. Nobody is paying you extra. You do work. Sometimes even during the weekends, you see your boss calling you to say, I'm just saying this based on experience. During the weekend, boss will call you. Please, there's this email that just came in now. Please just search for it and send a letter to this. Blah, 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 that you should do some things during the weekend at home, where you're at home. You should do that. And no one is paying you extra for that. No, you work even during at night. For example, my husband, sometimes at night his bosses call him, I forgot something, just send me this email, blah, 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 or send this email to them at night, which is not supposed to do that. But here in Western countries, if you do such things, they'll pay you extra cash. Weekends, if they ask you to work weekends or you take shift, you get extra hours. That is one of the reasons why I love Western world. And you can plan yourself. You can plan yourself. Let me say, for example, I want to travel. I want to go for a vacation with my family. And the amount to do this is like 50,000 pounds. Or maybe 50,000 pounds is too high. Let me say 20,000 pounds. Or that's too high. Let me say 5,000 pounds for me, my husband, and daughter. So what do? If it's here in Africa, I can't do anything. It is either from my salary, my major salary, or if I'm doing extra business, that's how I can get it. But in Western country, aside your normal salary, you can say, oh, if I take 10 shifts this month, I'll be able to raise 2,000 or 1,500 pounds, and I need 4,000 pounds. Then my spouse can say he takes extra shifts at night, weekends. Maybe, okay, let's say weekend. Weekend is even better. Let us leave nights, because night you need to rest. You can say weekends. This weekend I'll take the shift. Next weekend my spouse will take his own shift. We'll divide it within 3 months. Within 1 to 2 months, we'll be able to raise that money. This is aside our main salary. because you take extra shifts to be able to save for that plan. So if you have this, if you are qualified for this job, do not hesitate, because your life will go smoothly. You see, every day here in Nigeria where we kabash praying, praying for God's blessings, praying for progress, praying for that. When you're in the Western world, your prayer requests will reduce. To be sincere, your prayer requests will be reduced. You see that God bless me with money, it will reduce, because there it is, you work hard. You work hard and you see the money. Distant island allowance is paid to all staff who live in the Western Islands. This pay is currently £1,117 per year. Let me explain this. What they say is distance allowance. That is distance island allowance. That means if you are not living in, like you are coming from a different place to to this Western Islands, there is an allowance for you. Allowance which is 1,117 pounds per year. This is extra cash, different from your salary, for distance allowance for you. Okay, if you just agree that yes, I want to work with you, what these people are saying is that they will pay you £1,117 per year for you to leave big cities, big job prospects, and every other to come to Western Isles to live and work. They will pay you this money. So those of you coming from Africa, coming from Asia and wherever, coming to Western Isles to work, every year you'll be paid £1,117 for leaving your country, for leaving big cities to come to this remote and rural area to work. Now let's look at the job vacancy available in this island. Number 1 is dental therapist. Number 2 is clinical support worker. Number 3 is mental health occupational therapist. Number 4 is consultant radiologist. Number 5 is community psychiatric nurse. 6 is senior healthcare assistant. 7 is senior procurement officer. And so many other jobs vacancy. Just go to their website, check out for these job vacancies, click on the code number, because all the job vacancies, they have code numbers. Click on the code numbers and read more about the requirements, the job requirements, if you are qualified for it. If you are qualified for it, share. If any of your friend or relation is qualified for it, send this video to them, and we'll send the link to them for them to apply for this job. As I said earlier, this NHS is under NHS Scotland. So you can still go to NHS Scotland and check out for this vacancy. Just click on the filter and then search for jobs in Western Isles. These jobs are in bands, and they have band 7, band 2, band 3, band 4. And these band 7 jobs are paid between £46,244 to £53,789 per year. This is very good. Band 7, 46 to 53. This is what I said earlier, that their pay system is known as agenda for change. You can negotiate your salary with them. If you are not okay with the salary fixed for that job, you can negotiate with them. They might increase it or they might stick to their plan. So, but if you have a good qualification, good skills, and work experience, you can negotiate for it. It is open for change. And there is also distant island allowance of £1,279 per year. As I said before, extra allowance if you are coming from other countries or other nations to come work. They will be paying you this extra cash for living big cities, for living big budget, for living big job prospects to come here, to come to a remote rural area to work. They will be paying you hugely. And these jobs are eligible for relocation expenses. Do you know what that means? That all these jobs, they're eligible for relocation expenses. That means your flight ticket, your accommodation. Just if you are relocating to, like, let me say, free sponsorship. And this free sponsorship means, like, as we're coming, your visa fee, your flight ticket, your accommodation for maybe first month or first 3 months or first 2 months, and so many things to make you settle down comfortably. This is what this job is guaranteeing you. Like, these jobs are eligible for relocation expenses. So any expenses you make, this includes with your dependents. This includes with your dependents. So if you're coming in with your family, say, no, I can't leave my family and come to work, with your experience, with your skills, they will grab you and say, no, 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 we need you, come. They will sort out the expenses, all your expenses for you and your dependents, and you will settle down comfortably. This is what this job is guaranteeing you. This is really fantastic. I can guarantee you that. Just with all this, it is fantastic one, and which you don't need to miss. This is an opportunity you or anyone don't need to miss. So if you're not qualified, your friend or your relation might be qualified. So send this video. All these jobs, and these jobs are permanent jobs with permanent contracts. It is not a temporary contract. It is a permanent one, which has a working week of 37.5 hours, which extra cash for working extra shifts, weekends, at night. That means if you decide to work only at nights, they will pay you extra of what they are supposed to pay you. Guys, do not miss this, not for anything. So guys, we've come to the end of this video. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, and share. If you have any question, please put it down in the comment section. I'll be ready and available to answer all your questions. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.